Hi everyone, this is Chronicle. I'm going to talk about the next coming update, 1st December 2020, and then the next coming event is Genesis Chapter 6 Part 2, and then next is, if you clear the Chapter 6 Part 2 event, you will get this free weapon, but it is only for undead, so beware. And then it increases the physical attack, Mason Jewel, and then strong versus the Wolf. So this weapon is very good against a Wolf raid boss. And then for the weapon ability is also quite good. It is an area multiple hit light slash attack with property of critical. And then before this skill activates, you have the strong versus a Wolf for 5 turns. So basically after using this skill, his attack power against the Wolf will be quite a lot for the 5 turns. And then the shooting range is a 1 straight line 7, quite far away actually. And then next is, okay, these are the creator will have the 4th and 5th gate. Well, basically it's from the Genesis. And then next is, okay, these are her upgrades. Well, as for the 4th gate, it's not really that bad. It further increases her magic attack. And then with the HP up and so. And then next is the 5th gate upgrade. It further increases the skill attack power and further increases the speed debuff. And only the enemy will be getting the damage. So this skill cannot attack your allies anymore if you want to kill them during the raid boss. But in returns, the speed debuff increase and the skill power increase. So it may be a better choice to master the 5th gate just for the speed debuff. And then there's one more skill adjustment from her 3rd skill. Well, it's only just a skill power up. And I think her 3rd skill is increase her magic attack and with the status attack. And then next is the Kuyana. Well, finally, Kuyana will have the super power since he has won the 1st place for the unit upgrade from the player voting. Okay, basically all of his skill have the adjustment. So you can consider him as a new unit after the adjustment. But I will not go through so detailed about him since I'm going to review and showcase him in future anyway. And then these are the example of his new skill added like reaction activation debuff or accuracy debuff, and remove the enemy buff and jewel reject on your ally, yeah, and so and so. And then for the reaction ability is also very good. Instead of physical damage only, all types of damage will activate the reaction ability, and I think it is a counter attack with something, so it's quite good as well. And then he has a new skill added. Well, basically it's a boss killer skill, it's a single target, but this skill is very interesting. When you activate the 1st skill, the skill changes into a 2-hit skill, and after you use the 2-hit skill changes, it changes into 3-hit skill. Yeah, so basically it's 1 hit, 2 hit and 3 hit. So the overall damage will be further increased when he used the 2 or 3 hit skill, if the skill multiplier increase. So finally he has a very good skill for the boss. But then I need to wait for the adjustment implement in order to test him out. So I need to wait for tonight. And then next is, okay, this is his mementos adjustment and the weapon ability adjustment. So it added extra the single attack up. Yeah, basically it's a boss killer, and the weapon ability it increased the slash attack buff. And I think this weapon ability is a permanent buff. So by further increase the slash attack buff will also further increase the attack. Yeah, also very good. And then next is, okay, these are his gate. Well, as for the 1st gate, it is same as Emma. It increases the physical attack and dex. So basically his damage will increase after the 4th gate. And then for the 5th gate upgrade, it added extra the slash resistance down, and it is a greatly down, and the skill overall power increase. So basically not only you can reduce the reaction activation, but also can reduce the slash resistance so that your slash party will have more damage. And then this skill also very good against a mage because it is a moving skill and it interrupts the cast time and it knocks the enemy reaction, so it's quite good. And then next is, okay, these are the 2 new skill added from the bishop. Well, first one is cure the Alchemy Over. Well, basically it's a time bomb. And then for the 2nd skill, it cures the new status which is called Alchemy Crush. Well, basically it's from a new creator, later I go through. And then next is, well, this is one of the new creator from the Genesis Chapter 6 Part 2. And then he's a super attacking unit. It is similar with the Undex, but this guy Suluba is very good at attacking on multiple enemies because most of his skill is an area attack. And then he also have the Alchemy Over, well, it's the same as the Undex for some of the skill, so it's a time bomb again. And then all of his skills have the property of critical, and then with the critical damage passive, so that when he deals the critical, the damage will be very high. And then he's also very good against a magic unit. It's really similar with Undex, but for Undex it's M attack debuff. For his case it's magic attack debuff. So it is totally different debuff, so you can stack. And then he got magic resistance up buff. And then his last skill is, the higher the opponent jewel is, the higher the damage is. And it is an AoE attack. So it's really very good against a mage who have the maximum jewel from the start. And then he also have the AoE HP drain and property of reduced magic damage half ration ability. And then he also can increase your ally bad status resistance beside himself. So for emergency use, you can use this one to raise the status resistance just in case. And then next is, okay, these are his gates. Well, basically for the first gate, it increases the physical defense and magic defense. And the second gate, it further increases the HP and increases the speed and slash attack, so that his speed will be very high and also increase the slash attack. Quite good actually. And then for the third gate, the slash attack become all attack, so that you can mess around with all of the physical attacker, because the second is increase the physical attack 20%, and with the silent resistance 30%. And then the fourth gate is increase the physical attack. So maybe the fourth gate is better than the first gate if you want to increase the attack. And then for the fifth gate, it added as well the ignore the reaction ability from the enemy, and further increase the magic attack debuff, so that the mage will have low damage. And then if the opponents have the Alchemy Over, the damage increase. And then the skill usage increase, so you can spam this skill. And then next is, okay, this is his status when he reached level 75. As you can see, his speed is already this high when he reached 75. And then if you max everything, his speed already more than 200. Without any runes, accessory, everything. It's only passive. And the physical attack with the runes maybe about 1k plus. So basically he's similar with Yaras or Ziba, but instead of single attack, his skill is area attack. So he can wipe out the enemy, and with the high critical damage. And then next is, okay, this is his limited mementos. Well, I quickly go through about the mementos. For his group skill, it increased the HP, physical attack, healing power, slash attack, move +1, and critical damage. And then if you max build these mementos, it added as well another move +1. So total will be move +2. Move +2, interesting. And then for this BJ ability, also very good. It permanently increases his slash attack and critical rate and can be stacked 10 times for every turn. And then if you max build these mementos, the buff power increase. So that after 10 turns, I think his critical rate will be very high with the passive. Passive also increase the critical rate if I'm not wrong. And then next is, okay, this is a memento skill. Well, it is an accessory and only the fire waterist unit can be equipped. And it increases the HP, initial jewel, magic resistance, and silent resistance. So as I said earlier, he got magic resistance buff, so with this magic resistance, his magic resistance will be very high. And then for the weapon ability, it is an area fire slash attack and with the property of critical. And then if the opponent has the magic attack debuff, he will have the jewel regen for 3 turns. So basically this skill condition is very easy to activate, so you can use this skill on the raid boss or anywhere. And then the shooting range is a 4 and the AoE is a diamond, so you can hit multiple enemies at the same time. But your ally will be getting the damage, so beware. And then next is, okay, this is the second new unit, Huans. And then I assume he's an Ambrosia brother, big brother I think. And the Seiyu is Nakamura Yuichi, one of my favorite. And then he has a new debuff, which is Alchemy Crush. Well, basically it is a permanent poison. So for the every turn, the opponent will have the poison damage permanent. And then all of the physical damage will reduce to half. And there's only 2 ways to cure this status. One is from the Bishop, newly added skill. The second way is, you need to recover the HP on the Alchemy Crush target 3 times in order to fully recover the status. Yeah, fully recover. So this skill can be stacked 1 or 2 or 3 times. But if you recover this status, all of the stacking will be removed. So the only way is HP regen, recover the HP or drain the HP. Yeah, this is the only way to recover this status. Other than that, it is a permanent debuff. And then next is, okay, he's really quite specialized in PvP arena because he has buff disable skill, and then his passive is for the 5 turns, magic attack greatly increase, but it drops after 1 turn. So basically, I think with this passive and this skill, he's really quite good against the arena or PvP. But of course, you can use him on the normal quest, but the magic attack will be dropped to 0 after 5 turns. And then next is, he has a fully recover on the 3rd and 4th skill usage when you use the 2nd skill. And I think you only can use 1 time. And then the best part is, his 2nd job is a Chromancer. So when you equip with the skill usage +1, basically you can use the skill 2 times. Yeah, fully recover 2 times. So it's really very good. And then, he also has magic attack and cast time down buff and can be stacked 2 times, and it is a permanent buff. And then another best part of him is he has a counter attack plus or elemental resistance down and can be stacked 3 times for 3 turns. So basically this reaction ability is the same as the summoner job, I think. Yeah, so that's why he's also quite good in raid boss because of this. And then next is, okay, these are his gates. Well, for the 1st and the 4th gate, it further increases the physical defense and magic defense. There's no magic attack up, so beware. And then for the 2nd gate, it added as well the magic attack plus 30%. So basically it will further increase his attack and with the crowd down and stock immune from the Chromancer. So it's really very good, and the move +1. And then for the 3rd grade upgrade, the magic attack 30% split into all attack 20% and magic attack 10%. Yeah, so basically it is still very good for the magic party. But of course you can mix around with other attacker for the 20%. And then for the 5th gate upgrade, it added as well the magic attack buff for 3 turns, and it further increased the shooting range and height. So basically this skill doesn't increase any skill power, but at least it increases the shooting range, so that he can hit further away, and then with the Alchemist Crush. And then next is, okay, this is his status when he reached level 75. Well, his magic attack is a bit insane for the level 75 as you can see, but the rest is average. And then if you max everything, yeah, the magic attack is only increased a bit with the magic attack plus 30% and the HP increase a lot. Yeah, so basically the status up is only the HP and the other status. And then next is, okay, this is another limited mementos for him. Well, I'll quickly go through the status up. It increases the magic attack, magic defense, dark attack, dark unit or defense, and HP, magic attack, maximum jewel, and if you max break these mementos, it added as well magic attack. So this good skill is super attacking. As you can see, there's 2 magic attack and dark attack and magic attack again. And then for the BJ ability is, it is a damage panel and with the permanent 6 status and with the Alchemist Crush. So that any opponent who touch the damage panel will have the Alchemist Crush. Means poison status and 6 status. Yeah, so it's very good. Since the 6 status is a permanent, and then it disappeared for the 3 times. And it is a AoE plus range of 3, but if you max break these mementos, it further increases the damage panel power and also increase the shooting range, and the AoE become a diamond. Yeah, so that you can hit multiple enemies at the same time. So basically this is very good for PvP and arena in some case, and also very good for some of the hell quests. And then next is, well, basically only Quench and Ambrosia can be equipped, 2 characters only, and it increases the maximum jewel, magic attack, speed, and magic attack debuff reduction. And then the weapon ability is also quite good. For every turn, his jewel cost down and can be stacked 10 times. So basically after 10 turns, his jewel cost will be very low. Seriously. So that he can keep using his skill. And then next is, okay, this will be the end of the updates. Well, these 2 characters looks quite powerful actually. So I may try to get these 2 characters and their mementos, but my main priority is the Quench. Yeah, he's my main priority. Since he's my favorite character plus favorite Seiyu and everything is very good. Especially I think he's very good in arena as well. So I guess that's all about the updates. Thank you for watching this video. See ya, sayonara.